let's talk about this Mosquera injury. Arsenal has spent the most of their transfer budget on signing defenders for the last couple of seasons. This summer, when people were saying we no longer need defenders, we signed both attackers and defenders. It was even reported that they had finished all their transfer dealings, but Berta was like, let's still get Hincapie. We brought him in. But we have now 3 of our centre backs injured in the last 3 or 4 matches. Saliba has a knock, Gabriel injured, now Mosquera. We don't know how serious it is, but like, what does that mean for our fixtures going forward? We have Villa at the weekend, followed by Club Brugge in the Champions League, followed by Wolves, then Everton, then Crystal Palace in the quarterfinal of the Carabao Cup, and then Brighton. Very tough games.
I'm praying to the God Almighty that Mosquera's injury isn't serious, because it's almost Arsenal at cost. We are just coming from a point where most of our attackers were injured. They're coming back, and then now it's as if it's the turn of the defenders to go out injured. If we are to go by, let's say, for instance, the 3 of them are injured right now going to the Villa game, that means we are barely scraping the bones here. That means Timber has to fill in as centre back. I just pray Saliba comes back.
We don't know how long he's going to be injured for. So who do we think is going to be the centre back pairing? Can we push Calafiori in and play Miles Lewis Kelly against Aston Villa? So a centre back pairing of Calafiori and maybe Timber or Ben White. Ben White, I don't want you to play that right back on Saturday against Aston Villa. Morgan Rogers is on form. Morgan Rogers will just skip like he's going to turn Ben White. So Timber has to be the one at right back, in my own opinion.
But the problem is that Ben White is not really strong at centre back.
That's where we signed him to play. Remember, that's where he was.
Yeah, but he wasn't. Remember, he wasn't fantastic at centre back. That's why he was moved, right.
But remember the goal that Chelsea scored is because Timber was a short man. He could not. I know we need someone there that will bully them. John McGinn and Ole Watkins scored a brace today. Emery is going to come attacking. So I just think we need tall defenders. Emery likes to like play crosses in. So Timber is too short for all of that. So for me, my back four is going to be Skelly, Calafiori, White, and Timber.
I trust Hincapie more than MLS, because MLS seems to have that bosom moment when he does something stupid.
Okay, you've convinced me. Back four: Ben White, Hincapie will be centre back pairing, and then Timber, Calafiori, fullback position. What about you?
On the premise that Saliba and Mosquera are out injured, I guess.
Yes, okay. And Gabriel is still out.
I think I would follow your back four. The only change I will make is probably I'll switch Ben White with Timber, because White, even when he was at his peak for Arsenal, he really struggled at centre back. Mark Rogers is probably going to be more in the middle, so I prefer Timber to face Rogers than White.
Fair enough.